Hi, it's Kristen from Pratt Scraps. So, I'm just showing you how I did my background here using my watercolor paints from, I'm trying to get the name here. They are Primo, I should remember that. And I believe I used the classic and the tropical, mostly the classic. So I wanted to do like a rainbow effect down the middle of the paper. I saw somebody else do this. I don't remember who it was, but it was kind of my inspiration. I watch a lot of YouTube videos when I can, so thought I'd give it a try, see how I liked it. So I didn't really have a plan going into this. I just wanted to try this background, and then I actually left it for a day, and then came back to it and decided, because the background was so colorful, that I wanted to use black and white pictures to go with it. So I ended up doing a little impromptu photo shoot with the girls, and I really like the end result. It turned out good. There's been some kind of yucky stuff going on in our community as with kids, and there's in the last 3 months, I think maybe it's been a little bit longer, but one this fall and then one just not a couple weeks ago. Teenagers committed suicide, 9th graders that are just a few years older than my oldest, and it just, I don't know, makes you kind of stop and think about how important life is, and I don't know, it just makes you think. Reminds you what a big job you have as being a parent and trying to be there for your kids. Just kind of shocked a lot of people, I believe. These kids weren't stereotypical, I guess, kids that you would, if there was a stereotype, kids that would do that, but it's pretty sad. So anyway, I just wanted, that's kind of where the idea for this layout came from. I try to remember to clean up the drips so it doesn't end up soaking through the back of my paper. I do some splatters of the different colors. I probably could have used like my inks and stuff that I had, or my sprays, but I thought, well, might as well just try this using the watercolor paints. I really like the way they dried and the effect. I didn't end up using the heat gun. I just let it air dry and sit here for a few hours. I like how it looks. I feel like my red dots got a little bit bigger, so I go back, I think, with the purple and make them a little bit bigger too. More water. There. Balance it out a little bit. Okay, so here we have dry layout. And I am on a sequin kick today, or this last few weeks. I don't know why, but I just am. Just liking the way they look, adding to my layout. So I pulled out my reds and pinks. Tried to just put an odd number of each sequin out. And then, I don't know, I was thinking about using odd numbers. So, yeah. And I tried to use a variety of sizes, not just all the same size. Some bigger, some little, some shiny, some more of like a matte finish. I love these yellow ones. And they don't match perfectly. They're not exactly the same shade of yellow. This is a mix I believe I got from Spiegel Mom's Scraps a while ago. And these containers are called Locket containers. I believe, let me double check for sure. Oh, Lockables by Craftmate. I got them on Amazon. They have different sizes. I like them. At first, I wasn't quite used to the locking mechanism, but it doesn't take long to figure it out. Some blues and teals. And then I believe the process of me gluing all these sequins down actually didn't get recorded. I thought it was getting recorded, but then I must not have pressed the button after I put it in my phone in the holder, so that part of it didn't get recorded. Purples. Okay. Oh, some more pinks. Pinks and lavenders look kind of similar to me. I just scoot them all up off the paper. And I think after I did this, I had to go to a Girl Scout booth with my daughter and go help sell some Girl Scout cookies. We're getting close to the end. I still have a few, but not too many. And then I came home and I did a photo shoot with the girls, and then I went through my scrap bin and pulled out kind of rainbow colored backgrounds. So here I am. I decided to do 4 smaller pictures and then 1 larger one in the middle. I think, excuse me, like I said, I did them in black and white. The sun was a little bit weird. I thought the sun would have been better in that spot, but it's fine. It works out great. I printed these off using my Epson PictureMate printer. I have both the selfie and the PictureMate. The selfie's at my daycare house, and then the PictureMate is here at home. And I don't know, I don't think I like one or the other. I like the ability to print larger pictures on the Epson PictureMate, but I think I may like the print quality and the color of the pictures that come out of the selfie better. But it's not enough that I would say I don't like the PictureMate. Does that make sense? I still think it's a decent printer. Then I kind of did, since I wasn't using 7 different pictures, I did 2 colors on each. A pink and a red, and then a yellow and an orange. And then the middle picture will be kind of more like rainbow multicolored paper. Some green and teal and blue and purple coming up here. Using my scraps. I had left my trimmer at the daycare house again, my little Creative Memories personal trimmer. I'm going to probably have to invest in a second one just so I can always have it here on the weekends. I started doing kind of like Project Life, only it's not in my regular Project Life style with the album with the pocket pages and the cards and all of that. I actually started doing it in a We Are Memories memory keeper. And so I'm printing off small little pictures and then attaching it inside the memory keeper. I might do a flip through of that. For me personally, that is working out better for me because it's something I can take with me. I have a bag and I carry it in my car and leave it at daycare during the week, and then at nap time while I'm waiting for all the kids to fall asleep. I usually sit in the nap room with them and sing songs and stuff. And anyway, it's a time where I can easily sit there and attach pictures into my little memory keeper. So for me personally, it's working out to be a great way to keep track. It's just a good way to put all of these pictures I take every day, because I take so many pictures, but not all of them warrant a full, in my eyes, a full 12 by 12 layout. So I like having, they're an important enough picture to take, so I feel like they're important enough to keep. Now, if you notice, the middle picture there is kind of like an outtake. They're all eyes are closed, chins are up, not looking at the camera kind of thing. That was what I was going to do. And then eventually I'll swap it out for a more, I don't know, a better looking picture. Took me a little while to figure out exactly how I wanted these arranged. I didn't want to completely cover up all that watercolor painting in the middle. So you can see me drumming my fingers. There's the little bit better picture where they're all looking and smiling. So that's what I eventually go with. The outtake picture is actually right in front of me. I stuck it to the wall because it still had some sticky left on it. So it's sitting on the wall. There we go. That's what I end up with for the most part. That's when I peel it off. I think the paper is just a tiny bit thinner too. The picture printing paper is a little bit thinner. I had read one review with the Picturemate that said to get HP printer paper or photo paper, and so that's what I ordered. And I think when I'm out of this, I'm going to try the Epson, see if it's a little bit thicker. The Canon Selfie paper refills are, I think they're a little bit thicker. I probably could have used some like dimensional tape, some foam tape to make some of these stick up, but I didn't. While I was doing this layout, my husband and some friends were out fishing, ice fishing, and I knew that I needed to go get some stuff ready. I had to cut up some veggies and make some coleslaw because we were going to a fish fry later. And so I didn't mess around with getting too fancy with that. And I'll pause it here. I'm going to go look for some alpha stickers. Oops, there's my hand. So I ended up with these remarks. I probably have had these in my supplies for I don't know how long. I've never used them. They're from 2011. They have, I don't know how they stay on their sheet because they have absolutely no stickiness to them once I put them on this wax paper. They're just not sticky at all. But I didn't realize how much I like this font. It's not perfectly straight. It's not, I thought it was going to be more of a typewriter font, but it's not. It's a little more, got a little more curve to it. And so I think I leave this whole process of putting all these letters in here, but that's okay. Yeah, it turns out there's not a lowercase y. I kept looking, like, am I missing it? Is it on a different page? But there's not a lowercase y anywhere in that alphabet. So I had to use an uppercase y. And here's my finished product with all the sequins attached. This is when I realized that little clip wasn't recorded. And then to make my T stand out a little bit better on that middle picture, I outlined it with a white Sharpie paint marker pen, an extra fine one. And I'm just showing you what I use to place all the sequins. But yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching. Oh, there's the Tombow Mono. That's the adhesive I use, the liquid glue. Thanks for watching. Bye.